Why are Musk and Bill Gates bitter rivals? Musk will kill 10 million people, at least Bill Gates thinks so. After Musk's Department of Government Efficiency shut down USAID, Bill Gates went to Lake C Manor to warn Trump that if the old force didn't pull back from the precipice, millions of AIDS or polio patients would die all over the world. At the same time, Musk scoffed at the Agency for International Development, saying it was completely hopeless. How can we effectively manage the nation with such a reset? Additionally, Musk hinted that his life is at risk, yet he's determined to resist the American bureaucracy to the very end with his near $400 billion fortune. Not just the US Agency for Medicinal Products, but also the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the top fiscal watchdog in the US, intends to challenge Bill Gates' stance, which is causing quite a stir. It can be seen that the contradiction between the old and new generations of science and technology flags is incompatible every year. They use tweets to bet on bombing projects. Is this battle for the richest man a battle for ideas or a naked game of capital white? In fact, 10 years ago, Musk and Bill Gates had a pretty good relationship. The two once joined hands to participate in the Boao Forum for Asia, shouting that AI should ensure safety. In 2017, Musk's Tesla was in a difficult time, and Bill Gates said in an interview, the two may work together on energy substitution. The prospects for energy saving and emission reduction are significant. Currently, the two aren't claiming to be close, but they are at least promoting each other's ventures and maintaining appearances. Yet around 2016, Musk started experimenting with his Hyperloop, aiming to elevate land transport speeds to 100 km/h using capsule technology, vacuum tube infrastructure, and magnetic levitation. This concept astounded the globe, but Bill Gates flatly remarked that 200 kilometers is double an airplane's speed. Why ascend to the sky so swiftly? This is a pointed bar that made the Silicon Valley magnet unusually quiet. In 2023, the Hyperloop venture folded, netizens buzzed, and Gates shot down Musk's maglev. Despite the Superloop's failure, the rift between the two was set. In 2020, Gates admitted during an interview that while Tesla's electric vehicles are impressive, he opted for a Porsche, noting that luxury individuals preferred German autos. Musk, who was angry, tweeted and chatted with Gates overnight, which was extremely bored. But that's not all. Bill Gates also spent $500 million shorting Tesla's stock, and over time, this figure expanded to billions of dollars. If it is said that there is a mutual exchange, or it may be a play on the occasion, then it is a shame to be bearish with a lot of money. This incident worries Musk. A few years later, when Tesla's market value exceeded US $1 trillion, Musk immediately tweeted and publicly ridiculed Bill Gates. Has your short position been settled? By then, not just financial insiders, but even lay people across the sea recognized their sour relationship, spurring a contentious battle from commerce to politics. For instance, OpenAI was once Musk's brainchild, yet Microsoft co-opted it and transformed it into an AI profit engine. Musk publicly condemned this act. Initially, OpenAI's mission was open source innovation for the nation, but it's now become Microsoft's cash cow. In 2022, after Musk took over Twitter, Gates, along with IBM and Apple, withdrew ads, seeking to elicit concessions. But I was retorted to Anagon. Blackmail me with advertising, blackmailing with money, go yourself. When it comes to political factions, Musk is betting heavily on making America great again. Bill Gates splurged $50 million betting on Harris and is one of the largest Democratic donors. The presidential election has turned into a preview of the Capitol version of a civil war. Why is it that even though they are both American tech moguls without significant competition between them, Musk and Bill Gates are at odds? The essence behind it is actually the logical contradiction between physical capital and financial capital. Although our impression of Bill Gates is still that of the tech pioneer who founded Microsoft, in reality, Gates has become a standard capital operator. His family office, Cascade Investment, and the Bill Melinda Gates Foundation have assets exceeding $100 billion, spanning agriculture, energy, and medicine, constructing a global governance network through the foundation, leveraging charity to influence policy, and using investment portfolios to steer industry directions. In the past 3 years, Bill Gates achieved a 41% return on investment, far exceeding the S&P 500's 33%. In contrast, Musk is still an industrialist, revolutionizing the automobile industry with Tesla, reshaping the aerospace sector with SpaceX, and challenging biotech with neural interfaces. His capital accumulation is clear: technological breakthroughs, production capacity climbing, market monopoly, mostly occasionally dabbling in digital currency, and factory investments in elections. These stance differences determine their very business mindsets. From Bill Gates' perspective, short selling is normal market operation. If Tesla performs poorly and its stock drops, short selling is a must. For Musk, Tesla is not just his company, it's his career. Short selling Tesla means you're against me, so conflict is normal. On a higher level, their interests are completely opposed as well. Gates, as a capital giant, needs America to maintain its leading global political and media influence. He needs this to ensure his investments flow unimpeded worldwide. Therefore, he opposes America's strategic retreat and the downsizing of agencies like the International Development Agency that controls external media and political influence. Conversely, as a physical capital owner, Musk wants to push for manufacturing reshoring, at least for his US car factories to be self-sufficient. This means cutting down unnecessary officials and employees to create a favorable business environment. As for foreign influence, it's not critical. Did China allow Tesla to build a factory in Shanghai out of fear of the US? Clearly, the battle between Iron Man and the software emperor in the digital wilderness is not just about business interests, but a survival competition of two capital firms. Who will be the winner? Possibly neither, as the core reason for the Musk Gates conflict is that America's rapid decline can't simultaneously satisfy the interests of both capital forms. Regardless of who ultimately wins, it won't change the overall situation in a burning house. What's the point of fighting over property deeds? Isn't it more logical to first extinguish the fire?